Why should crores of people in India suffer so that some businessman somewhere in America can make money? And why should we all stand in queues carrying cylinders so that their share price can increase? With hotels closed, small business suffering losses everywhere, a lot of people losing their daily income. Many of us are unable to even book a refill gas cylinder, not knowing when the gas will run out or when this problem will end. We continue to live in a tense atmosphere without even having the slightest clarity of what's actually happening. The American oil mafia, keeping us in this loop while the actual news is hidden in plain sight right in front of us, and as if they know nothing, as if they have no connection at all. These people are silently going on about their business. On the other side, some people are panicking and stocking up on fuel in water tanks, drums, and cans because people expect after this gas cylinder situation there will be another new tension that fuel price will increase. Why did this war begin, what it is, who is right and who is wrong, we'll leave that now. What's happening is Iran and Israel doesn't like each other. They have ideological differences. All this has always been there. But Trump, the American government he is leading, along with Israel on 28 Feb 2026, they attacked Iran, causing the death of Iranian's supreme leader. From then on, the war started. The situation here in India is that out of the energy we use, we import 88% crude oil, 50% natural gas, and roughly 60% of LPG. Now, out of this 60%, 90% of this is imported through the sea route, the Strait of Hormuz, which is under Iranian control. Iran says we will allow shipments of those countries that expel Israel and American members. And by blocking this passage, Iran aims to bring this pressure on all countries, so they push US to de escalate the war situation. On a daily basis in India, on an average, 90,000 tons of LPG gas is needed, out of which nearly 55,000 tons we import. Rest is available from domestic resources. So the two Indian vessels carrying LPG gas to India that Iran recently allowed to pass will hardly fill 2 days quota. That's it. It is unclear how long this war is going to continue. In many places, lack of civic sense also caused trouble to domestic consumers who really had the need to get gas cylinders. Along with them, restaurants, cafeterias in business parks, university hotels, and even canteens in hospitals are affected the most. Many have opted to use induction stoves, electric cookers, and some even use wood stoves, and firewood prices are hiking already. On the other side, Honorable PM, other central and state ministers who responded on the situation, maintained their stand that there is no shortage or crisis, but there is a shortage. Some of it is also because of panic booking, yes, but when the public representatives and government officials denied these facts, they must have actually come up with factual data presented before the public and make sure the monitoring of these LPG distribution channels were properly made in all places. Also, a little bit of foresight could have at least reduced the impact, if not completely avoided. Gas distribution companies say a lot of panic booking is happening, and they have also increased the cylinder refill time to 1 month now. We should all try and act a bit responsible now and see that we don't stock up too much unnecessarily and cause trouble for others. Also, try and use cooking gas carefully, not waste it. This is very important now. Coming to fuel prices, Iran is attacking oil facilities in multiple Gulf countries, and this is reducing oil extraction. And also, blocking this passage will cut off oil supply to India. But the demand keeps the same. In fact, it may increase due to panic, which will lead to price increase. Yesterday, that is on 28th March 2026, Qatar Energy's CEO says in the damage caused due to Iran's attack on them, 5 years LNG supply is disrupted. But right in the middle of all this, a totally legitimate, officially without even giving a chance for anyone to raise questions, so quietly yet openly in broad daylight, leaving no clue even for us to pay proper attention, this American oil mafia is doing their business as casual and in their usual manner. I'm not even implicating anything, I'm just sharing the timeline of events. 3rd Jan 2026, US intervenes in Venezuela and captures its president. And on the same day after the incident, Trump says USA oil companies would go into Venezuela and start making money for USA. And on 28 Feb 2026, US and Israel together attacks Iran, Supreme Leader dead, and the war begins. And on 28 Feb and from March 1st, Iran blocks Strait of Hormuz. Early March 2026, LPG crisis hits India. Imports are reduced. And on 8th March 2026, oil prices increased to $126 per barrel. On all this while constantly, Trump and America asks India to buy oil from Venezuela, not from Iran or Russia. And they also ask India and China to invest in Venezuelan oil. Just now when I mentioned about disrupted LNG supply in Qatar, US major oil company Exxon is also a partner in this. Do you still think the war is just about Iran and Israel? That there is no connection to America and its oil companies with the crisis we are facing now? Recently, Russian oil ships headed to China were diverted to India, and already our oil imports from Russia has increased by 50%. It may increase further. For now, having this Russian oil backup doesn't give us any danger bills, but as these oil mafia, big league players and Trump, they are unpredictable as on how, when and why they decide to do something that will shatter the world order. They press a switch in one corner of the world and somewhere else people get severely affected. Unfortunately, the world order, global peace is crumbling day by day. We all need to be healthy in body and mind. Also, being conscious is the most important thing right now for all of us. Just be prepared. Do not rush and increase chaos further.